My name is Levi Solomon, and I completed school here in the University of Ghana. I've worked with a couple companies prior to working with Wahu. I've been working with Wahu for the past 5 months now, and it's been a great and awesome experience. I was a rider on campus, and I was delivering food for campus students and all that. So I had a friend who got a flyer, and he knew I would be interested in owning an electric bike. So I decided to sign up. So I attended orientation, and then it took us through the steps on how we can acquire the bike and what is expected of us, and how the trainings will be like. I came to the info session, and then we were told quite a number of things. Processes we will need to go through to own the bike, and the onboarding processes, and then how we will make the payments and amounts we will be paying and all that. And it made very sensible to me, and I decided to go on full into it with everything I had. So I was told to come with my guarantor, and then I spoke to my uncle, who's a lecturer in this university, and he was willing to come, but then his time periods were very taken, and he wasn't able to come. So I spoke with Wahu, and then they mentioned that, that is not a problem at all. They'll be able to come and then make the processes even more faster and short. After they picked the information from my guarantor, the next stage was a series of trainings that Wahu took us through. They took us through bike safety training. They took us through how to handle the bike, and then they took us through also the functionalities of the bike, and then what we can do to even make it last very long. And right after that too, we were called for various onboarding sessions with, I think, 4 delivery platforms, and they took us through training on each and every app. All these took place within the span of 2 days, 2 to 3 days, and they took our details, and then within a very short period of time, we were onboarded on all platforms. After the onboarding and the training sessions, we came on a certain set day to come and pick our bikes. Our bikes came with padlocks, it came with helmets, it came with motor insurance for myself, and then for the bike also. And then plus a maintenance session time. So anything that will happen to the bike during the span of payment, Wahu will fix it for you free of charge. Currently now with the electric bike, and then with the various accounts that I have on all the delivery platforms, I tend to make even way much more than I used to when I was just a rider on campus. And also with the electric bike, I get to go, every place is accessible to me currently. I can just go anywhere at any time without boarding any car, because the bike, you get to keep the bike actually. And so yes, it has really influenced my movement, and then not just movements, it has brought profits to me. So it has been a great experience overall. We have 2 batteries, 70 kilometers each. It lasts me for a period, for me, I can use 1 battery for a period of 6 hours. So let's say from 8 to somewhere getting to 2 thereabouts, this battery falls, and then I take it off, and then I go and charge. The second battery takes me from a period of 2 all the way down to 8. Then I take it off, and then I go and charge, and I pick this one, and I replace it. So I'm able to do quite long hours than I used to before. I have the throttle here, which helps you to accelerate, and then we have the screen that shows you the amount of speed you are going. We have the pedals here. You don't have to exert too much strength. You just tune it here to either 1, 2, 3, and then you have something I call boosters, but then it's called pedal assist. It assists you to just easily swing your way through as you are pedaling it on the streets. Yeah, so basically it comes with the bike. The bike is actually the best of both worlds. It's a bicycle, and then it's a motor at the same time combined, and then it's also electric. I'll still continue making recommendations to a lot of people because it's just great.